are all sick. I'm in bed. I called off today because I work every day of my life. I have 2 jobs because I'm trying to get out of debt with my student loans. So I had this ambitious idea of working 2 full-time jobs. I work 1 job Monday through Thursday and 1 job Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I work every day of my life, and if I get sick, I call off because I can't ever make up for it on my days off. And my little boy is also sick. So, hi. So I went to the store. I got him these. Yeah, you want to look at it?
No.
I got him these Danimals. Oh, no, don't that. Oh, it got dark all of a sudden. What'd you do? Yeah. Because he loves these. This is the only thing he'll eat in times of stress. And he'll go through a pack of 8. It's like $10 for 8 there. Or maybe more. I think maybe it's like $13 for 8. It comes out to $1.25 each pouch. And he just consumes them in mass. But truly, that's all he'll eat all day. So what else do I do? You know, he has his autistic taste buds. There's only certain things that he's willing to take in. And this is it for today. So, right? So I'm gonna get this for him. So, anyway, I haven't gotten out of bed except to go to the grocery store and get those. And then I came right back home and got right back in bed. My husband just went in for eye surgery 2 days ago. 2 days ago, he went in to have a lens. So he had a cataract on his eye, which was caused by he started with glaucoma. He had an inflammatory attack because he has Crohn's. He had an inflammatory attack that went to his eye, so he had a buildup of pressure in his eye. It was causing him all kinds of pain. For days and days he was in pain. We went to the eye doctor. Eventually they put him on this very heavy steroid. Not prednisolone. He started on that, but it was a heavier one than that. I can't remember the name. But he was taking it 6 times a day. It caused him to get a cataract, which is like a fogging over the eye. I'm pointing at this eye, but it's really the right eye that this happened to. I'm just holding the phone in my right hand, so it's easier to point to my left eye. But anyway, he got a cataract. He could not see out of this eye for like a year because it's difficult to get him to be proactive about mending certain situations. I mean, he got to the point where he just figured this is how things are for the rest of his life. This is going to be his life. Instead of trying to get it fixed because he didn't want to deal with it. So I took the reins, got him into the eye doctor, got him set up for surgery. Back in June, they took out the cataract. However, because there was so much scar tissue, because it took so long for him to get in, and because the surgery took so long to get the cataract removed, it was so complicated, they did not put a new lens in to make it so that he could see again. They took the lens out, the thing that's in your eye that, helps you to focus at distances and stuff. They took that out. And they did not replace it for a couple months because his inflammation he had an inflammatory response to the procedure. The inflammation didn't go down, and that was a mix of the fact that he was not entirely compliant with the drops. He was supposed to take them every couple of hours. It's very hard to maintain that in our lifestyle. We're a very chaotic house. He will be the first to tell you that our house is chaos. I got a puppy. Let me show you. So this is my little Boston. Oh, her name is Dixie. That's the name that she was actually had on the pet finder thing, and we're just not very original people, so we kept the name she was given by the people that we bought her from. But anyway, Dixie, hey, come here. Yeah, that's her. Come here. Well, that's the best you're gonna get. Anyway, so he finally went in for the second part of his surgery this 2 days ago. So it's been months and months, and it's actually better than the first surgery. He was horrible after the first surgery, in terrible pain, miserable. Miserable. Didn't get out of bed, didn't want any light on, no sound. It had to be complete silence. It was a miserable time, but this time wasn't as bad. He's having some pain. Again, not the most compliant. He doesn't like, they want him to take prednisone, and it keeps him from sleeping. Prednisone makes him stay awake all night. He just tosses and turns. So he's miserable when he takes prednisone. But if he doesn't take prednisone, his eye gets all inflamed. So, I mean, either way, it's not a positive outcome. But so between that and now, Lincoln's coughing, and I wouldn't say I'm sick. I just have, it's a mental sickness. Like, I get to the point that I get so burned out, and this week has been so tough with the, I had to take 2 days off, one day for the holiday and one day for his surgery. And so to make up for those days, I had to work like an animal to see like from sun up to sundown. I was doing visits on hospice patients, and my phone's blowing up, text messages, questions about care, and this wasn't ordered, that because I'm forgetting to do things because it's just too much. It's just chaos. It's chaos. So I have to get back to him functioning normally and work being normal and nothing stressing me out. Just talking about it gives me a headache. So right now I'm working on a new start for this year. I'll put a picture up. That's about the extent of my editing. Look, there's French fries back here. This is from last night. We ordered out, and the dogs liked my French fries, so I kept them for dog snacks. So I don't have to get out of bed to give them snacks. I feed them. They have been fed, but sometimes they want a little extra something. So I have my leftover fries for the dogs. But anyway, and here's my son. He's Lincoln. Do I have him in frame? There he is. He's hiding. Anyway, okay, so I'm working on Big Ben. I'm making this because my son, my little guy, my little Lincoln, is crazy about clocks. So of course he discovered Big Ben, the clock in London, and he just watches videos about Big Ben facts and how big Big Ben is, and the history of Big Ben, and like things that are way beyond something a 4-year-old would take interest in, but he just watches these videos. So anyway, I found a couple patterns with Big Ben, but this is the one that really I like the most. And I love those pastels. I'm finding it very enjoyable to stitch them. It's not a lot of confetti, it's more like clumps of color. So it's not like, you can still stitch clumps, but it kind of has that confetti feel without the pain of confetti stitching. So it's rather nice. But anyway, so this is how far I've gotten. I've only stitched like maybe 200 stitches between yesterday and today, I'm really not doing too well with it. But this is where I am with it. It's only 12 by 12 inches. So I'm hoping to get it done next year. Yeah. So anyway, sorry I couldn't do a better video, but at least I did a video. I didn't even do one yesterday because the burnout started yesterday. Like, I had to drive an hour away from my house for my last visit of the day, and it was scary. Like, my husband went with me because he was concerned over my mental state because I was so tired. And he ended up driving me there because I was falling asleep. He made me pull over. And I just, as soon as I got into the passenger seat, I was gone. I was completely out of it. Like, I was not even conscious that I was awake. I was sleeping until we got there. So it was bad. But anyway, that's it for now. Bye.